2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, the Raptors have a good collection of scores that can create their own shot when they want. If you're the coach, Shaq, and the game's on the line, which Raptors getting the ball?
I'm going with DeMar DeRozan. He can create space with his athleticism and get a shot off against anybody, Ernie.
Well, I'm going with Kyle Lowry. He's shown time and time again that he has the ability to knock down shots, and big ones at that, in tough situations.
I'll take either one. That's for sure. Almost game time. We'll see you later.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to Phoenix. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Beverly, the pass to Howard. Harden outside. Screen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Harden. That's now 8 points for Dwight Howard.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's had. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Stolen by Beverly. Here's Brewer. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Rockets.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
1:21 left to play in the first. And Beverly kicks to Brewer. And the pass to Howard. Here's Beverly. And it's good. Off through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And the Rockets making a change here. Liiiight checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Freak. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Joseph dishes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Joseph. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Joseph's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Juanita's kicks to Beverly. Houston moving it around. And it's Wright missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's a good screen. Joseph, the pass to Moss. Nifty move. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night. And Johnson, no good on that one. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Beverly. Here's Harden on the wing. Cannot hit. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better, is your head coach. Especially a guy the stature of Kevin McHale, a Hall of Famer.
And Kevin, to get that kind of advice and that love and attention from one of the 50 greatest of all time, it's got to make you not only feel good, but give you the confidence that you finally...
With a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Montejunas. Wright comes in for Chris Humphries. James Harden, he's checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Here's Harden. Another shot rejected by Moss. To the middle, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Johnson dishes to Freak, and Patterson kicks to Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Harden outside. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's DeRozan, and off the glass. That one's good. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Harden with the drive. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it.
And that one's good. Harden's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Screen by Howard. Now here's Beverly. He is guarded by Moss. Here's Howard. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pass.
The Raptors shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here is Harden, who's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Right outside. From downtown. Cannot hit. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Raptors up by 3. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Humphries, and it's Lawson in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Ariza has the open look, and they're unable to get. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Good ball movement here by the Raptors.
Play him tight, come on.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. For 3, Ross. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. You got to get more intense.
Moss. And that's not even close.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And checking out the stats for Beverly. How he did last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Raptors trail by 7. Joseph with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And Joseph kicks to Freak to the inside. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. There's a screen by Moni Eunice. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Baseline J on the way. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
There's the feed to Freak. Patterson, the screen. It's taken away by Brewer. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like this.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That one is off.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
So for Toronto right now, Moss in at point guard. Patrick Patterson is out there with James Johnson. And it's Dallenberg. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard position. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
That's good from Humphries.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Feeds it to Patterson. And here's Freak. Off target. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.